Yo, what's going on, Planet S.O.N family? It's your main man, JD. Thank you for tuning in. This is Drinks with JD.
I actually really had an interest in like forensic type stuff,
Oh, wow.
CSI and all that type of stuff. Like forensic photography.
Wow.
I remember my dad took me to that bring your son to work day.
Okay,
Bring your
yeah.
kid to work day, and I went with him. He works for the sheriff's department.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see why he's on me all the time too at the same time. So I mean, when I went, he introduced me to one of his coworkers. Mm-hmm. And I saw a bunch of stuff that he did, this and that, and I was like, wow, this is crazy. Down to fingerprints, down to DNA samples, down to all that. And I was like, okay, I think this is probably something I'd be willing to do.
Yeah.
But then, like I said, my grades weren't really lining up the way they needed to be.
Yeah.
And then I needed to pretty much do all the prerequisites and stuff for college and all that. And I was like, bro, this is gonna be such a long process, to do that. And me, bro, I had a kid at a young age. Mm-hmm. So it was all right, bro, it's out the window, at least for the time being, you have to provide now. Okay. So, but yeah, that's what I wanted to do at first. Definitely.
No doubt. All right, man. So let's go into the music a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, when you decided to start rapping or just making music, were your family, were they encouraging? Did they say yeah, man, do it? Or were they nah, man, you're wasting your time?
My mom's side, not so much. Okay. It was more my pops. Okay. My pops was hey, okay, you got a little something going. And I was all right, cool. Then my cousins started really supporting me. Like I said, a lot from my dad's side. What I think really got me into it was when I was young, bro. My dad would always play the radio a lot. Okay. And he was kind of what you got, Flav? What you got? You don't freestyle a little something, this and that? And I'd be I got you. And as for his son, he'd be oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. But no, he's always been the one really encouraging me. Hey, when's the next thing gonna drop? You planning a video? You planning this? You planning that? He always asked me every time he called me, something. But yeah, my dad very supportive of me. Okay. And now that my mom's kind of saying a little bit of what's going on, she's oh, okay, so you're for real. Yeah. I'm yeah, I mean, at first, I'm gonna be honest, bro, it wasn't let's take it serious. At first, I was kind of having fun with it. Yeah. And then it started going, okay. Then a little thing started coming. I was okay, cool. And it's just been building. Yeah. Little by little.
No doubt. And what about your friends? They help you push it? Yeah.
Supportive. Everyone supports. I got some buddies that they do marketing. Mm-hmm. They market all my stuff.
That's what I'm talking
about. Buddies that do photography, videography. Yeah. My buddy who does all my logos and all my merch that I haven't dropped yet. I'm just waiting to do all that. It's just gonna be a bomb eventually. Oh, yeah. So I'm just waiting. Okay. I'm just waiting. But yeah, we got a whole team going on, and everyone. The thing I like about it is that everyone knows their place, and it's not one's trying to hop over the other, and no one acts weird. We're here in it collectively, and then everything's just been smooth. It's been a couple years now.
So they all play their position, and you guys are a solid team.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. I know right now you're mentioning how your father was. He would ask you to freestyle, right, as a kid. Mm-hmm. When did you know that you were interested in making music?
When I was interested at a young age. Okay. It was just a matter of time. It was when he's gonna hop on the mic. Okay. And do it. So when I was in grade school, I was already writing at the private school. I was already writing in my composition all the time. Yeah. And then it just started becoming something so frequent to where I was kind of all right, I want to try freestyling and then start freestyling. And then until this day, I have a pretty big vocabulary. So it's I can switch words around pretty easily and switch melodies pretty easily. So I've always had it. It's just, I didn't take, probably 3-4 years ago, it's when I finally hopped on my first mic. Mm-hmm. And I was okay, cool. This is how I sound. This is what, we can do with the mixing, tweaking stuff. So it's been a little bit of a process. But I think now, I'm kind of finding my style and perfecting it still.
No, okay. Now, I don't want. I guess before we dive into the first record, right?
Okay.
Or dive deeper into the music, I noticed that on your first record I guess let me ask this: was Rookie Season your first record?
Rookie Season was my first like mini album EP.
Okay. Yeah. Well, in that album, in that EP, you say this bar, and it says 25 with 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
Now, well, obviously that means you're 25 with you're 25 years old with 2 babies.
Yeah.
Can you talk about that? How like just your experience on being 25 and having 2 children, and also pursuing, let's say, your dreams in hip hop, and also just living life. You know, can you speak about that a little bit?
Yeah. You really gotta find time.
Okay.
That was my main thing, finding time. I mean, I was working. I still am working, and then to balance time between all the custody stuff, and then visitations, and just really making time for the family as well, like my family, my dad's family. It was a lot, bro. Honestly, like it got overwhelming at one point. It really did. It got really overwhelming, and I was like, all right, bro, like settle down. Let's take a breath. Like music's always gonna be there. It's not gonna go away from me.
That's right.
Because I was stressing music a lot, and I was like, it's not gonna go away, bro. It's always there for you. Your kids are always there for you. Your family's always gonna be there. Just prioritize it was mainly just prioritizing my time the right way. And then, man, you can figure, I was 25, my daughter was 5, my little man was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard being a young father. And single dad too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm glad where I'm at, where I made it. I'm blessed. I still got my grandparents here with me, helping me take care of my kids, and my mom. Everyone's healthy. Gracias a Dios,
Yeah, amen. No doubt. Well, so I guess I wanted to ask that question because there's other people who didn't go through that. You know what I'm saying? I guess wanted to hear your perspective on that. Because it's a unique experience as well.
Yeah. I know I'm not the first one. There's other people too that go through the same thing.
For sure. No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, bro. So I like to ask hip hop artists who I sit down with.
Yeah.
I always ask them, when did you know you fell in love with hip hop?